Did you know that immortality is real? And if you didn't know, you're gonna learn today after I tell you a couple things. I'm just kind of taking a break today. Well, it's kind of a rest day. I'm not really taking a break because I'm still doing stuff. I made a couple of videos for some channels across the internet, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. Now I've been trying to fix, or should I say, make a better thumbnail for some of the videos that we have up, because they're just not getting really great click-through rates whenever they're being shown on YouTube. So I want to get them to get a little bit higher click rate. 100% is obviously the goal, but that's not gonna like happen. Like, everybody is not pleased by the same thing, so you can't just please everyone. So I'm just kind of playing with some things. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm playing with background colors. I'm thinking that blue kind of dyed out the money a little bit, so I'm thinking orange, maybe something like that. So for the cage challenge, the one we just finished, I have started on the next project already. Well, I've started looking into where the next location is going to be, because I have a lot of challenges and I'm trying to decide which challenge I want to present next, which is the most exciting, I think. You know, with that, I'm just trying to go around and look, but I already have started on getting the script ready for the presentation. So I've started on that project, but right now I'm focusing a little bit on some of these thumbnails, because it's important that if your thumbnails aren't good enough, people aren't going to watch your video. They're not going to click your video, and that's the views not going to happen. I'm just kind of honing in on the latest one. Since we spent so much time on that video, we want to make sure that the thumbnail is viable for it and it's going to attract some attention. Only thing is, I want to keep it simple, yet I want to keep it descriptive, and I also want it to pop, and I also want it to attract someone to click so that they can't pass it up. I mean, this money and the thing, I might end up removing that. I'm going to run this next version of it, and you guys will see it on the channel later on whenever I upload it, or I'll just completely rewipe everything and then I'll restart the thumbnail entirely over and see how it performs later. I saved several versions of thumbnails in order to give myself options and click through them quickly to see which ones are performing better than others, or if another one I choose starts getting less activity, I'll switch it right back, or either try to make a new one like I'm doing now. I guess I'll tell you guys, since we're at the end of the video, how these immortal claims can be true. So yes, immortality is in fact a real thing in the animal kingdom, and you can do a little bit of research by googling the immortal jellyfish to find out what I'm talking about. But yeah, this jellyfish is pretty much immortal, because whenever the ecosystem presents danger to it, or let's say there's a lack of food, it can regress in its life cycle to go back from an adult to an adolescent to a larval state to an egg state, basically, until the ecosystem proves to be viable for its own survival again. And then it can just grow up, and it's keep doing that whenever there's not enough food. Just keep going back and forth, effectively making it immortal. And scientists are actually trying to figure out a way to apply this to humans in some way. There's suspicion that it's already been figured out, but who wants everyone in the world to figure this out so that everyone can be chasing immortality, so that nobody ever dies? You know how overcrowded we would get, as if to say we're not already overcrowded by